What if I told you that the only thing standing between you and the life of your dreams is a single choice? A choice you make every single day. Every success story you've ever heard, every great leader, every self-made millionaire, every champion has one thing in common. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not intelligence. It's discipline. Discipline is the ability to do what must be done even when you don't feel like it. It is the unseen force behind every extraordinary achievement. Without it, even the greatest dreams remain fantasies. But with it, even the impossible becomes inevitable. So listen carefully, because what I'm about to share with you has the power to change your life forever. There is a force that governs success, a force as predictable and unshackable as the law of gravity. It does not care about your background, your past failures, or the excuses you've convinced yourself to believe. This force is discipline, and it is the single greatest factor that separates the winners from the losers, the champions from the forgotten, the extraordinary from the mediocre. Look around you, study history. Examine every self-made billionaire, every world-class athlete, every legendary leader, and you will see one undeniable truth. They all live by the universal law of discipline. This law states that those who master discipline will rise, and those who reject it will fall, no exceptions. It does not matter if you are born into wealth or poverty. It does not matter if you are naturally gifted or painfully average. Discipline does not favor the talented. It favors the relentless. Think about the athlete who wakes up before sunrise, pushing through exhaustion, drilling the same movements thousands of times while others sleep. They do not train because they feel like it. They train because they must. Think about the entrepreneur who grinds through 16-hour workdays, building their empire brick by brick, sacrificing comfort, ignoring distractions, refusing to settle. They do not work because it is easy. They work because they refuse to live an ordinary life. Think about the artist, the scientist, the innovator, the ones who have reshaped the world. They did not wait for motivation. They did not wait for inspiration. They simply decided that their commitment to discipline was stronger than their desire for comfort. And that is the key. Discipline is a decision. It is the decision to rise when you want to stay in bed. It is the decision to work when you want to quit. It is the decision to do what must be done, no matter how you feel. Every successful person you admire has made this decision, and they make it every single day. They understand that success is not a mystery. It is a formula. And at the core of that formula is the ironclad law of discipline. Desire is the spark. It is the dream, the vision, the fire in your mind that whispers, I want more. I deserve more. But desire alone is nothing without discipline. Look around. The world is filled with people who want success. They want wealth. They want to be fit, to be powerful, to be admired. But what happens? Nothing. Because wanting is useless without action. Think about it. How many people dream of starting a business, but never take the first step? How many people wish for a better body, but refuse to put in the work? How many people say they want greatness, yet waste hours scrolling, procrastinating, and making excuses? Desire is everywhere. Discipline is rare. There are millions of dreamers, but only a handful of doers. There are millions of people who talk, but only a few who execute. There are millions who start, but only the disciplined ones finish. Desire feels good. It gives you a rush. It makes you believe in possibilities. But here's the hard truth. Desire without discipline is wasted potential. You can dream of success all you want, but without discipline, those dreams will rot in the graveyard of what could have been. The discipline is what separates the visionaries from the daydreamers. It is the force that turns ideas into action, dreams into reality, and potential to power. Anyone can dream. Anyone can wish. But only the disciplined win. There is one habit that separates the unstoppable from forgotten, the victorious from the defeated, the legends from the average. The habit of doing what must be done, whether you feel like it or not. Winners don't wait for the perfect mood. They don't wait for inspiration. They don't wait until they feel ready. They act. They move. They execute. This is the defining characteristic of champions. They understand that feelings are fleeting, but commitment is everything. Think about it. How often have you told yourself, I'll do it later? How many times have you postponed action because you just didn't feel like it? That is the exact moment when discipline either controls you or you become a slave to your excuses. Because here's the truth, your feelings are lying to you. Your feelings will tell you to hit snooze. Your feelings will tell you to skip the workout. Your feelings will tell you to take a break, relax, and do it tomorrow. But winners override their emotions. They train when they're tired. They work when they don't feel like it. They push forward, no matter what. Look at the greatest athletes in the world. Do you think they feel like training every single day? No. Look at the most successful entrepreneurs. Do you think they wake up every morning bursting with motivation? No, but they do it anyway. Because success is not about what you feel like doing. It is about what must be done. Every time you push yourself when you don't feel like it, you build an unstoppable force within you. Every time you take action despite resistance, you train your mind to obey your goals, not your emotions. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you separate yourself from the masses who never achieve anything worthwhile. This is what makes the great great. This is what builds champions. The ones who succeed are not the ones who have an easier path. They are the ones who have conditioned themselves to execute no matter what. Discipline is hard, but do you know what's harder? Living with the consequences of not having it. The price of discipline is sacrifice, effort, and consistency. But the price of indiscipline, it is failure. It is regret. It is a life of mediocrity. Look around. How many people had dreams but never followed through? How many people had talent but wasted it? How many people had potential but let it rot? They told themselves, I'll start tomorrow. They said, I'll do it later. And before they knew it, a lifetime had passed them by. This is the brutal reality of indiscipline. It will steal everything from you. It will steal your success, because you will never put in the work to achieve it. It will steal your health because you will keep making excuses to avoid exercise and proper nutrition. It will steal your confidence because deep down, you will know you are capable of more, but you refuse to act on it. Indiscipline does not destroy you in one moment. It destroys you slowly, day by day, decision by decision. It starts small. You skip one workout, you delay one important task, you procrastinate on one goal. And before you know it, you are stuck in a cycle of laziness, distraction. The worst part, it compounds. Every day you neglect discipline, you make it easier to keep neglecting it. Every excuse you make weakens your ability to take control. Every moment of comfort you choose today becomes the reason for your suffering tomorrow. And here's the ultimate truth: life does not wait for you to wake up. The world does not care about your excuses. Success does not pause while you sit around thinking about taking action. It moves forward, with or without you. There will come a day when you look back and realize that the only thing standing between you and everything you ever wanted was your own lack of discipline. Discipline is the great multiplier. It takes small, consistent actions and transforms them into extraordinary results. It turns ordinary people into champions, underdogs into leaders, and impossible dreams into undeniable reality. At first, discipline feels like a burden. It demands sacrifice, it demands effort, and it demands relentless commitment. But what does it give in return? Everything. Every great success story is a testimony to the power of discipline. Every empire, every masterpiece, every world-changing invention, all built on the foundation of discipline. Discipline does not reward you immediately. It tests you. It pushes you. It demands proof of your commitment. But for those who stay the course, who push through the pain, who show up when no one is watching, the rewards are limitless. Discipline gives you mastery over your mind. Discipline gives you control over your future. Discipline gives you the ability to create, to achieve, to dominate. Think about the ones who refuse to settle, the ones who train when others sleep, the ones who work when others waste time, the ones who stay disciplined even when it would be easier to quit. These are the ones who rise. These are the ones who win. These are the ones who rewrite history, because discipline is the force that makes success inevitable. Every time you choose discipline, you take a step closer to greatness. Every time you push past resistance, you build an unstoppable version of yourself. Every time you do what must be done, no matter how you feel, you separate yourself from the weak, the average, the ordinary. And the best part, discipline compounds. The more you practice it, the easier it becomes. The stronger you get, the more powerful you become. And one day, you look around and realize everything you once dreamed of is now yours.